Why hello there, and welcome back to Banzai Pecan. So we're on episode 2. Nothing much has changed here. It looks like we're by a sewer plant, I suppose. And we still got the very basic enemies like the oh yeah, these. See that flame thing? That's the hazard for this particular level. But we still have our red bunnies. We're gonna get a new one pretty soon. And they have a special thing about them. You know, those flame things look really, really crappy.
That came in handy.
Nah, whatever. Oh, crap, this one again. Ugh.
Don't go dying out there now.
No, we'll try not to die. Alright. So these temper bunnies can still be taken down. I think I got the hang of taking them down. But they're still quite tough because when you have the red bunnies that you're going up against and try and hit the big bunny, you won't be able to hit the big bunny. I've had an issue where I was trying to hit the big Jenny, I think that they're called. And while doing so, there was a smaller red bunny on the ground. And so I was unable to hit the bigger bunny and got killed by it because I was auto-targeting the bunny on the ground. Here's our new enemy type for this stage. It's the orange ones. Now the orange ones have a long range attack to them. And that is that they can use a flamethrower. Let's see if we bring it up. I guess not that one. Oh, this thing. So now things get a little tougher. The hazard covers up, well, a lot of the screen as you saw there. And the only way to really do anything about it is to, well, try to stay as close to the center as you can, right? But the problem there is, if you try to do any of your swoop attacks on the ground or jumping attacks, you're going to be within range to get hit by the flames, as you can see there. Yeah, wow. So the best way to deal with that is just to not do the swoop kick and just do punch. And punches will lead to a bunch of high kicks, which will push you just a little bit, but not close enough to actually hit the flames. Ow.
I just thought of something. Give those bunnies hell.
Yeah, I just saw something too. This level is too reliant on those tough bunnies. So this is more or less how you're supposed to deal with these flames. Like that.
Not too bad, right? That came in handy.
Oh dear. Yeah, you're gonna have a tough time with these guys unless you get lucky, like I did right here.
Not too bad, right?
It's pretty bad, Banzai. It's pretty bad.
Way to go! Will be available.
This looks interesting. You know, I really wish the things in there would actually rotate, like get some animation going besides having a bunch of... Oh.
Now except with me out there, and I know it isn't. We gain justice, people.
Alright, so what you saw there was a hidden flame pillar. Unlike the previous stage, which easily showed where they were off, this one they're invisible, or at least their locations are invisible, so you have to be careful and just know where they're at. Yay! Money and points. Nice. Thankfully, I don't think the flames actually move, although it looked like a trick because it seemed like they're going back and forth a little bit, like there's like two different sprouts. But no, it's just the one.
Not too bad, right?
Oh yeah, then there's that. That's like the other special enemy that there's these two stages had. The first one was a gremlin girl, which I think we kicked her butt so bad we didn't even see her. I do really wish they did some animation in those fans, though. I mean, most of their games, when they have a fan like that, it actually is spinning instead of just being a static image. Hell, I've seen older brawlers from like NES and SNES days that had more stuff going on in the background than this game does. Alright, so here's our next boss. And this boss too is nowhere near as tough as the Jenny Jackrabbits are. In fact, I think somewhere around here I decided, you know what? I'd rather not play you guys, so let's give this enemy a chance and let's see what Bitter Almond can do. Because the first one was a French Vanilla, she actually had a few additional moves to her when we actually let her do something. There you go. That's all Bitter Almond does, at least until we take it down to like the last segment of her health. She just shoots at you and goes, "Tit-tit-tit." And of course she calls her Uzi her boomstick, which is not what an Uzi is. That's usually a term used for shotguns. So let's give her a proper beatdown. Yeah, and apparently, the bunnies actually come down once the boss comes down to a certain health. I didn't realize that until this fight, because in the first boss fight, since the stage actually scrolls to a vending machine, I thought we scrolled them far enough to have the bunny show up, but no, it's just the health. B1 plus B4. You know, this game would do well to actually tell us what B1 and B4 are, but it doesn't. Oh, it's a chemical plant, that's where we're next to. Huh. Ooh, a side mission. Or an inner mission, never mind. Keymaster? Huh. You know, that's something I noticed early on in the stage. You know, when you ever come up to the intros where the guy says to save the future, you gotta beat up the bunnies or whatever. I really don't have any idea what the end game of the succubus is. I mean, to me, just kidnapping a guy for no reason is not really world ending. In fact, our whole mission is just to save the guy. It's only about here that you find out that maybe there's something else going on, but you really don't know what it is. And then, of course, she uses the Keymaster thing as an innuendo for something else entirely. I really was wondering why the hell they said to save the future too, because again, it really is just a kidnapping mission, at least the way the game puts it out. Alright, so we're giving Flan Nukin a ride, right? But she's not on our motorcycle. Did we stuff her into what I'm assuming is the seat? This level is actually pretty easy. All you gotta do is just spam the fire button and get rid of the bunnies on... I can't remember what those things are called. I think we're on a Moped, and they're on... I don't know what they were called at one point, because those things are real. Huh. Whatever. So, killing the ones that shoot back at us increases our attack power and gives us a little more health back. In fact, the only thing we can do is actually use the attack button, which will shoot our little beams from our headlamps. We can jump too, but there's no really reason to jump in the stage. There's no hazards here to speak of. But I still got a choice here. We can go to Cherry Blossom Gardens or National Drives. I went with National Drive. I wanted to see a city place. Oh, it's a side episode. And it's a convention. Huh. You know, that makes me wonder something here. Are these bunnies just freelance? If you look at these pictures, you notice the only person with unique moves is Pecan. Well, the bunnies themselves in all those pictures are using a still frame from, well, when you beat them up. It's kind of lazy. Oh yeah, and here's their boss. The only bunny that apparently talks. Are these bunnies like the serve bots? Is that what we're dealing with here? Or minions? So here's a confusing line. So we, not this one though, it's gonna come up. We do know that, right here we established that, alright, get here girls, ready? And there! So she goes from attack us to just saying hold on and don't attack us at all. Although she's the one that initiated it. don't understand it. So Banzai takes a peaceful route, and then Ash goes right back to wanting to attack.
3, 2, 1, kick their ass, Pecan!
Tell you what, we'll look at this convention next time. So, thanks for watching, and well, I'll see you next time.